So this is me and Jay getting in some gi roll. We started fighting for those grip positions. Obviously, the inside grip is what we're going for, so I start trying to go for his collar to control his posture a little more. But inside grips are always more dominant, and I wasn't controlling the inside very well. You can see my hands are all on the outside, but I'm trying to go over top and then work on the way inside. Well, your arms don't work that well in that fashion, so this is me being silly. Because you can see, yeah, well, that's also me being silly because I was being cheeky about where I was going to do with my leg. But I'm opening up his lapel so I can get deeper in like that. But you can see he has better head posture, and then he has those double unders. I'm fighting them on using the pressure. And on the other side, I have a whizzer, and I'm opening up that lapel. But right here, you can see he starts putting some good pressure. He can almost elevate me, so I start pressuring back in. We got pretty close to the edge of the mat there, so we worked our way back. Yeah, right here is where he gets that inside, and I try to go back over it, and he gets a really good frame set up. And I was not paying attention as much as I should have been because he could have used that pretty well. Oh, yeah. No schoolyard tactics yet. Pulling his stuff over his head, and we reset a little bit. Yeah, fighting for that inside. Yeah, and acting like I'm going to do something that I'll never do in my life. Because I'm not that skilled. Yeah, I was silly there and tried to isolate an arm. He almost used it to take my back, but the wizard saved me. Yep. He tried to change level, and he almost elevates me here because of that level change. He's able to get underneath, but my wizard stopped it, and then that wizard locks up that arm almost into an Americana position, but I can't solidify that position. I start working up on his gi. You'll see that I get knocked off on it, and I end up really low, and I work my hands up to secure it a little bit more. And then I'll actually come up to my tippy toes here to try to increase the pressure on his elbow. So he'll turn for me so I can try to do a takedown. However, he understands the mechanics of it a little bit too well for that to work. So it ends up being a whole lot of nothing. See, like right here, I lift him up so I can try to create pressure. Nothing. I'll even try to insert my arm to raise his elbow more. And that's a mistake. Obviously, it creates space for him. We weren't heading anywhere fast, and you'll see I try to insert my arm, and then because I raise his own arm, he is able to rotate and elevate because of my body positioning. So I lose that control, and then right here, we're about to reset. I thought I caught his hand, and other people's fingers are a little bit more important. Yeah, gotta be careful. And I say that, and then I do this silliness right here. I said, lazy guard break. Okay, get them fingies off. And I said, oh, never mind. Yeah. I say, watch other people's fingers, and then I try to use my knee to break them. Yeah, so I fight for that top position, right? Again, going for that deep collar. But when you do that, you start doing some schoolyard tactics and pulling their lapel over their head. I go for a snap down, takedown almost there, and no. I didn't realize how high his gi was, like over his shoulders and stuff like that. That's not what you're supposed to be doing to your opponent. You're supposed to be using their lapel and as a jacket, basically, not as a t-shirt to pull over someone's head and hit them, because it's not a schoolyard. But yeah, he fixes it for me because I was being more rude than I thought I was. My bad.